Welcome, my wonderful and intelligent students. Today's lesson, so this is algebra, and this is going to be lesson 1-1. It's going to be titled Variables and Expressions. So make sure on your paper that you have that title completely written down. Now here are three vocab terms I want you to know. So hit pause and go ahead and write these down, and then I'll go over them in just a moment. So go ahead and write those down. Okay, so now that you've written them down, you started the video again, we have a variable. So a variable is just a symbol, usually a letter, that represents a value. And that's, we've seen this, it's X, Y, it can be the letter A, M, whatever. Then we have what we call a numerical expression, right? Basically, that's a math phrase that doesn't have a variable. 2 plus 3 is a numerical expression. It just has numbers and operations. So plus signs, minus signs, division signs. Now an algebraic expression is different. That's a math phrase that does have variables. So like a plus 2, 7 minus x. So those are examples of algebraic expressions. So again, make sure that you have these three definitions down in your notes. So, as you can see, I now have a table that I put on the board, and here's your four main operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So what you want to do, again, hit pause on the video, like right now, copy this stuff down. Alright, that's done. So, under addition, we have the word addition, obviously, sum, plus, more than, increase, gain, and profit. All example of words that mean addition. For subtraction, of course, we have subtraction. This is a big one. Difference. If you ever hear the word difference, it means subtractions. Minus, less than, take away, loss, or decrease. Anything that sounds negative is usually subtraction. And then under multiplication, obviously multiplication, you have product, times. Once in a while you see something that says twice. That means times it by 2 or double. And then we have division. So again, that means division. You have the word quotient, divide. Right? And then right here in my red box is if you ever run into, and you will, if you see the phrase a number, it just means use a variable. X, A, T, doesn't matter. But if you ever see a number, it doesn't mean come up with a number. It means use an X or a Y. Okay? So make sure, again, this table needs to be in your notes, and you need to start understanding what these words mean, especially when we start doing word problems later in the semester. All right, so again, here's a different table. It's marked with an expression. And these are algebraic expressions because they have variables in it, Y, A, and X. And then we're going to say what they look like in wording, so using words from our previous table. So go ahead, pause again, copy down this stuff. We're going to be adding more to it in just a moment. All right, so now that you've unpaused it, we have the expression y plus 5. So here's some ways that we can work it. So a number, remember that stands for the variable, a number plus 5. Or you could put a number, again, meaning the letter Y, increased, plus, by 5. Or if you use the phrase more than or less than, the trick is whatever comes second, you put first. So this is going to be 5 more than Y. Or I could say 5 more than a number. Here, we have the expression 3 take away A. Or 3 minus a number, the difference of 3 and a. Or again, remember I said less than, you put the a first, so you put a less than 3. You could say a number less than 3. And then we have a little bit more of a complicated one where it says 2x minus 4. So over here, twice, meaning times 2, twice a number, that's my x, so twice a number minus 4. You could write it 4 less than 2 times a number. So this is some possible wordings for these algebraic expressions. So I'll probably do a couple more examples, probably throw one that has some division in there also. Alright, so here's 2 more examples of expressions and how they should be worded. So over here I have g over 3 plus a 7, right? But this is how we would say it. A number, and sometimes they will actually identify what letter to use. So this says a number g divided by 3 plus 7. Right, that's pretty straightforward. One that's a little bit more difficult is 7 more than, and remember the quotient or quotient is from our list, it means division, of a number, the g, and 3. So 7 more than the quotient of a number and 3. And then on another example, we have an x over a negative 4. So again, I'm going to use the word quotient. Makes me sound smarter. So the quotient of a number and negative 4, because it is a negative 4. Or simply put x divided by, oops, I put 4, that should be a negative 4. Right. So that will conclude our lesson. So that was, remember, it's Algebra 1, and that was lesson 1-1, and have a math-tastic day.